Tirirín, tin, tin. Vamos por la parte 9 ya. Y bueno, lo que quería mostrar era esto. Esta es como la parte introductoria que nunca lo pude mostrar porque esto sale al inicio. Ni bien abro el juego, sale. Y pues me pareció muy genial. Que solo pude verlo ayer nada más. Así que quería compartirlo. Sinceramente, alucinante. A mí me encantó. Sobre todo la parte en la que lanza la granada de hielo y ¡puah! De la nada el mago reacciona rapidísimo y ¡puah! Me encantó esa parte. Ahora sí a lo que llegamos. Continuar la partida por temeria. En la última parte había gastado 200 orens para ver a qué se refería con la barba de la mujer del circo. Y pues cuando le pagas los 200 orens a la mujer que está por acá, le sale barba. Valió cada centavo.
Final, but I'll have no discussion. This will be a
Please.
You'll learn what a sorceress can never agree to
Greetings.
under any circumstances.
A ver dónde estaba. Adiós, Firulais.
Leave me be. That's just over my whore's head.
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
No reason to delay.
Follow me then.
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
No, but we have some very important news for him.
I cannot let you through to see the king.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the king and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Siempre me la cierran en la cara.
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I'd take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Who's that? He's a stubborn cunt. Wouldn't listen. Just as after those times.
Greetings.
I remember you. Oh, hey!
Did you request an audience with the king?
Yes.
The king will receive you.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Vernon Roach is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Ponsar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Voltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
Things like that oft seem to happen to you. Do you know how he died?
I wasn't there.
The first lie of the day, and the negotiations have yet to begin. How can I help you if you're not honest with me?
I killed him. Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. When he was looking for Saskia in Vergen after the battle, I cornered him in a hut and I killed him.
What about Deathmold?
He followed orders and deserves the same.
Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Sheila de Tanzerville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen.
How do you know?
I don't have any proof, but it's her. You've got to believe me, Your Majesty.
A Witcher's word is not quite enough.
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanzerville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
The desperation of a dying man.
If you say so.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria! Shame on the traitors!
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After the Baroness's rebellion, the girl was captured by the Nilfgaardians. The child has become a bargaining chip between the Empire and Kedwen. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
What about Sheila?
Easy, Witcher. I have ways to deal with impertinent sorceresses. I have managed to tame Philippa Eilhart. Why shouldn't I do so with Sheila de Tanzerville as well? The girl is most important, Witcher. I denounce our engagement and make her queen of Redania and Temeria. The nobles of Vizima would greet her on bended knee, and the North would emerge stronger than ever. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzerville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boosie's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend.
What's he doing here?
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is not just a joke. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
¿Qué se siente que te cierren en la cara, eh? Sí, así se siente.
Roach. Roach!
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrock.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong, but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
All right, Roach. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedwenny camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roach, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
Good luck, Roach. Which way are we headed?
We shall leave Loch Muin through the Order's camp. We won't be bothered there. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what we'll find?
Expecting someone?
Does it matter, Witcher?
Did mention Vikings, the Count, and the Baron.
Maribel and Kimbolt.
Blessed
Powerful
be
men
the eternal
into the Temerian camp. And thieving scruples.
Vernon's mentioned them. I guess I have them to thank for an interesting chat Roach and I had a while back. Know them well?
Too early to pry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick my brain and abandon me.
The main path leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roach would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roach. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood. Calm thus far. Your dear Roach seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history, or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Loch Muin for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roach's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roach's man.
Stay behind me.
Ah, ¿cómo bajo esto? Tengo que estar atrás.
It's Roach's bitch! Kill them! Move like the dust!
Manches.
It's roaches, bitch! Kill them!
Carajo.
Slaughter the freak!
A ver si tengo algo para ponerlos. ¿Dónde está? Granadas, bombas. Creo que tengo una bomba por acá. A ver. Alquimia. Bomba fétida. Debilita. No. No. Interesante. Tengo una bomba por acá. Bomba, bomba, bomba. Bomba. Voy a mover una de lobo, una de grajo y una golondrina. Creo que con eso es suficiente. Guardar. Mediadora. Y daño contra humanos. Daño contra humanos. Una veneno de araña.
It's roaches, bitch! Kill them! Wanna dance, white?
Ah, está difícil.
It's roaches, bitch! Kill them! Death to all shit! Death to all shit-eaters!
They were expecting us.
No time to lose. How much further?
Not far. We must stay on this way. The shortest way.
Golondrina. Solo espero que no me mate. ¿Dónde es? Ah, me confundí de camino.
I'll have your head!
Ah, joder, ¿por qué tuvo que venir ella? El problema no son los guardias, el problema es ella. Cuando ella se mete tengo que estar pendiente de protegerla. No, no te mueras. Ah, difícil. ¿Hay una manera de decirle quédate quieta? ¿Hablar algo? Esta mujer, ¿por qué te metes hasta ahí? Yo normal puedo contra todos, pero cuando ella se mete, me malogra la misión. No tengo por acá, a ver, voy a buscar si tengo... No de araña. Ok. Voy a fabricarme unas bombas aturdidoras, creo que se llaman. Creo que con eso, aunque sea, puedo mantener a unos 3 a la raya. Voy a ver si tengo algo. Bomba fétida. Debilita, no. Algo acá, bomba. Este de acá. A ver, ¿dónde está bombas? No les hizo nada. Ay, la puta madre de esa mujer.
Take that. Ah, por fin. Voy a curarme un ratito porque conociendo esta es solamente la segunda ola. La tercera ola debe ser aún peor todavía. Más bichos, más hombres. Un poco más, un poco más, un poco más, un poco más. Guardar.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Killer!
Ah, no jodas. Tan bien que le estábamos haciendo y se muere.
This is the...
You'll not sail off, you whore! Killer!
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman.
Yo sí.
You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Tell me about the Vipers.
They created this storm.
Are they working together?
I would say they detest one another. Or that's what they wish everyone to believe. The devil only knows.
What does Baron Kimbold want?
A strong Temeria, and a strong North. He's obsessed. He believes we're surrounded by rebels and traitors. The Lavalettes, the Marabels.
He's probably not alone in that belief.
But he is alone in believing that he himself is the remedy for that ailment. The Baron sees himself on the Temerian throne. He claimed he would achieve this by marrying Anais.
Isn't she a little young for him?
He's a disgusting old satyr. He'd be a tyrant were he to don the crown.
You know what the Count intends? Meaning?
I would call him a sheep were his heart not black. He's a jester.
Seems you got to know the Baron and the Count well. Then there's Roach. Pretty interesting social life, I'd say.
Being a courtier, that was no life for me. I thought it terribly dull and found a remedy.
Searching for excitement shouldn't get you killed.
It's the last time I do anything of the sort.
You can't be sure of that. Is Vernon the only person you do favors for?
I've never betrayed Temeria, if that's what you ask.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not...
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day, a change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety. The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they...
Any idea what happened to the caravan?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher.
Pues fue difícil, ¿eh?
Guess they'll never learn.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its... Renounce witchery and repent.
The king of reagents.
Nah.
Stop looking! I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out, before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's Code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
You're lying, Baron.
Watch your words, Wanderer. One nod from me and my people will riddle you with arrows before you can...
What are you waiting for?
To hear the details of your slander.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
That's immaterial just now.
If that's the situation, I've said all I have to say. I wrote no such letter.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. If this letter exists, we are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
My claim? My scribe? I'd hardly call that impartial. Maybe I should just deliver the letter to Natalis.
Any accusation will be quickly dismissed. Heed my words, Witcher. It would be unwise of you to jump to any conclusions. Speak with my scribe. There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Where have we met? Young alchemists! Not all
Drunker
that
than a
falls
bard.
out to
Won't get anything
is
out of him.
gold.
Maybe
Yet
there's
a
something about
cormorant
testing
gold
letters in his
shit
notes.
spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse. Cormorants! A string of...
I don't know any of these substances. Best not risk destroying the letter. Maybe there's a formula for the activator in the scribe's notes.
Young alchemist, do as you order, and acid to water.
A ver qué dice.
How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. I don't have time.
Young alchemists, not all that falls out an ass is gold. Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold, be bold!
A ver qué dice acá.
Water quenches lime like...
I need to make...
Añadir agua quemada al frasco.
a little burnt lime. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
Calentar el frasco.
Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this. You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yes. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Loch Ween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Kingslayer.
Master Witcher!
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Seems like everything is these days.
Now listen here.
Roach may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
The mages will want to get as much as they can out of the summit, and
There will be no row. The mages now rely on the mercy of the North. The amphitheater. The times of mage impunity.
the impressive summit.
The most important do. The mages thought about.
What about Eddern?
Torn by conflict and rebellion with no.
Sounds like the Kedweni point of view.
It's you!
Aldrich, Baron Kimbold said you'd point Hieronymus Lash out to me.
Perfect timing. Come with me.
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. They should be here any minute. Look, there. I've done my bit. Up to you now.
tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you!
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done! For the tennis!
Sí que bajan bastante. Un poco me voy a curar y regreso otra vez a los putazos. Ahí sí, los guardias, ahí sí, pero cuando vengo un golem cayendo y peleando contra un brujo, ahí sí no se mete. Tengo un punto de talento. A la verga. ¡Qué veloz! No sé por qué se canceló. A ver si voy un poco más atrás.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you.
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done. For Natalis! For Natalis! That's the one. Kill him. On new guard. Die, dog! On new guard. Die, dog! Die, dog! For the Emperor! Here and now.
Ah, como una trampa. ¿Cómo lo agarro? A ver cómo agarro ese tipo. Ajá. A ver cómo la agarro, bla 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 bla. Lo que tengo que hacer es fijarte en los puntos en los que se transporta, uno de ellos la cual. Ah, ya. Pierden. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿Cómo llego hasta acá? ¿Qué clase de castillo está en ruinas?
magic or danger.
A ver. Ese no es el orden. Ah, después lo averiguo.
Very funny.
Uh-oh.
So many crowned heads in one.
There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Busi and Anais.
Yes?
You have a traitor in your camp, Constable.
I know what the Temerian nobles think of me. They have no love for me and seek to subvert me at every step. And that is how it will stay as long as the throne remains vacant.
I'm not talking about you. Count Maravel is responsible for Busi's death, and for Anais landing in Kedweni hands.
A grave charge, Witcher.
This letter clearly shows Count Maravel's men ambushed the convoy carrying Foltest's children. The boy was killed during the assault. They kidnapped Anais and handed her over to the Nilfgaardians.
Why? For what amount of gold? For what swathes of land did that tub of lard, dripping with wealth, go so far as to commit treason against the state? I thank you, Witcher. You have done us all no small favor, though the Count's trial will bring its own share of grief. That is the state of affairs, Baron. Count Linus Maravel is a traitor. He has betrayed us, he has betrayed Temeria, he has betrayed the entire North.
You have at last seen the light, Constable, and I am content. We must show the Count that even in this trying hour, Temeria remains strong, united.
Tómala, gordo.
Slayer.
Water quenches lime, like beer quenches.
Baron, about that generous reward you mentioned.
I see I was not wrong about you. A thug for hire, nothing more.
Digan espacio ceremonial. ¡Qué bonito! ¿Qué es esto? Diagrama de armadura de Tirnalia. 23, 23, vitalidad. Más 40 y el de acá tiene más 40, es lo mismo. Solo que ese otro es Israel.
It's you!
¿Cuánto tengo de peso? Ah, no, tengo solo una nomás. En ese caso puedo votar...
Evil eye!
Undeniably an interest.
Now listen here.
What can I do for you?
Do you play dice?
Would you like to join us?
Anyone else I can challenge to a game around here?
2 mages, but
They only play masters. But beat us, and who knows?
Another time.
Hey!
Cade Mill. Cade Mill.
Huh.
Cade Mill. Cade Mill.
Qué raro, no puedo hablar con él.
Cade Mill.
¿Se habrá bugueado?
You are the god that can...
Adiós, espada mediadora. Fuiste útil.
Greetings, whoever you are. Greetings, whoever you are.
How are you?
Tell me what you know about those.
They were servants of the mages. The mages left, but the quarters they guard are...
Greetings. I don't want anything to do with you.
Greetings, whoever you are.
Diddle yourself, pauper.
Greetings, whoever you are.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Greetings.
Qué raro, no me deja. ¿O será entrando por otra parte?
Can we go?
Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal child.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Why are you here?
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Of course you should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Now!
This is my banquet. I don't want any unwanted guests.
Ay, desaparecieron.
Quickly up!
Help me up.
The low road's yours. I'll take the walls.
Close that cursed gate! I'll pull your legs out of your arse!
Hang on! I've nearly unblocked it.
Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage! Unit 2! Block the passage!
I killed them all. He'll pay dearly.
Ready, Geralt.
Who are you up down here?
You cunts!
You're dead meat! Send for reinforcements! Block that swiving passage!
You were better.
Back at him! Close ranks! Hold your positions! Gotta step backwards!
Attacking! Yeah!
I pull your legs out of your arse! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage!
I've got a crossbow, Geralt. Leave them to me.
Get him! Hold your positions! Gotta step backwards! Forward! Attack! At them!
Me queda un golpecito nada más de vida.
Man your positions, you whore sons! Close ranks!
Wow, no le hago casi nada. Por algo se llaman comandantes. Son durazos. Ah, con razón, estaba con otra espada. Es un bug, creo. No hay una forma fácil de cambiar. ¡Au! Uno menos. Ya, hola Maudei, no hay problema. Uy, casito. Ah, de un pelito me he salvado.
We're doing well, Geralt.
Si tú lo dices.
Vernon, watch out!
Wall's clear. I'm coming over to you.
For Henselt! Get him!
Utilizaré veneno de araña.
Say your prayers!
They'll cut you down.
Sounds like he's awfully busy.
It is. Interrupt. Nice.
There is one crime that all civilizations consider irredeemable and unforgivable: regicide. Transgression of laws both human and divine, a blow to the vital organs of society. That is why those in power create bloody havoc and wallow in it. They are never punished. Not subject to moral judgments, they stand above the law. Henselt's blood now stains Roach's hands and mine. I could have stopped him, but I didn't want to. Now Henselt is a cold corpse, And the blue stripes in the world beyond are laughing.
Ah, era homosexual.
Did you see Radovid's retinue? I swear the snot-nosed lad thinks he's king of the world. He should never have shown up here after the recent events in Redania. Honestly, if he grows to be another Vizimir, I hope he ends up like the first. And those robes of his, did you see? All right, there's time for one more. Hands off. You've broken my arm! You've broken my arm! Do you know it's worth, you son of a bitch?
Now it's worth shit like the rest of you.
What do you want? I'll give you anything.
You can't give back what you took from me. Cutting off your balls and slitting your throat will have to do.
No!
Oh, ay, carajo, me he hecho a mí sentirlo.
You reap what you sow. Time to free Foltest's daughter.
Have mercy! He forced me! Have mercy! He forced me!
$50, $55, $51, $59. Su báculo tampoco me sirve.
Are you all right? I am Vernon Roach of Temeria. This is Witcher Geralt.
She's terrified.
If Deathmold touched her, I'll kill the son of a bitch all over again.
What'll you do with the child, Vernon?
I made an arrangement with Radovid, and Vernon Roach always keeps to his word.
So be it. Let's go.
Don't be afraid. I was your father's soldier. I'll not let anyone harm you.
Looks like someone's provided an escort.
In the name of King Radovid, we demand that you hand over the child of Louisa Lavalette.
Shame you didn't show up earlier.
Pay heed to whom you're talking.
Pay heed to the corpses of those who were impolite to us.
You're lucky Radovid told us to stay calm.
I'll be sure to thank him personally for that.
Beware of Radovid, Vernon.
Rest assured, I'd never forgive myself if the heiress to Foltest's throne came to any harm.
Don't ever take your eyes off her. I wouldn't be surprised to learn Radovid had a hand in Lucy's death.
Anything's possible. Anais is Temeria's last chance for ultimate independence. Freedom will come sooner or later. Geralt, where are you going?
Suppose Radovid asks you to serve the Redanian crown.
Not impossible. What would you suggest?
I always advise caution when dealing with kings.
Funny. I've always had the upper hand when dealing with I can breathe easier now that the scumbag is dead.
Revenge unburdens you of your past, but it also affects your future.
Get out of there!
No sé qué es esto.
Shatter your towers and crystal
It's
walls.
that albino again.
Break your wands and burn your hats. Turn away the black
Did
cat
yourself, pauper.
and the bat, the owl, and the rat.
Witcher!
Please. Prepare for your final lesson.
I don't want
But
anything to do with you.
I'll have no discussion. This will
We
be.
want to buy some.
Bye. You'll learn what a sorceress can never agree to under any circumstances.
I don't want anything.
Are you thirsty or hungry? Have a nice stay in Lochmuin.
So, even the Nilfgaard graced us with their presence.
This will be a great moment. Ready?
Let's get this done.
Temeria is internally divided. As Constable of Temeria, I'm in no position to speak for the whole country regarding the Council and the Conclave. I am honored to speak on Temeria's behalf before this esteemed body. But I'm only the Constable. I cannot be sure some Baron won't cancel my signature in a week.
What's your point, Constable?
I lack my country's support regarding the Council and the Conclave. Neither do I intend to seek the crown, for I've lesser blood in my veins. And as a soldier, I know my place in the ranks. In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima on who is to succeed to the Temerian throne. Because the fate of Foltest's last child remains unknown, we could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the Baronet's current borders.
The North cannot afford a divided Temeria. Everyone knows what that will lead to. In a few years, the Barons will be at each other's throats. No, a united Temeria means control of the Western Pontar. A divided Temeria is an open highway for Nilfgaardian troops. The choice is simple.
Simple for you, perhaps, King. But to guard my henhouse, I prefer 5 lame Temerian mutts to 1 healthy, beautiful Redanian hound.
I understand the drama your country now faces, John Natalis. But the solution you propose is unacceptable. Temeria will become Redania's protectorate. You will hail me, Radovid, as your king.
Even if you guarantee the kingdom remains united and separate, the Temerian nobility will never acquiesce to any limitations on sovereignty.
The nobles will change their minds when they learn who is to be my future bride. Allow me to introduce her. The future Lady of Tretogor, the Queen of Redania, Anais.
Anais la Valette. How?
She was rescued from the hands of the sorcerer Deathmold, whose business in Loch Muin is shrouded in mystery. We will speak of this later, John Natalis. After all, we have not come here to crown children.
Do you think the child will ever sit on the Temerian throne?
Everything is in Radovit's hands. We prevented the kingdom from being divided. That's the most important thing.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you shall be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
El puto asesino de reyes.
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations. Speak on. The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses?
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Emin, and finally, Sheila de Tanzaville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varanahed and Fringa Levigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning
La
of this?
verga, todos están que se
Arrest
juntan.
them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Loch Muin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
El puto dragón, ¿quién más? A la ver, ¿quién más falta? Dragón, la rosa flameante. Todos se han juntado en este escenario.
Geralt, we cut off! I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
¿Qué, me morí? ¿Por cruzar una escalera me morí? Ni siquiera sé cómo morir, la verdad.
Geralt, we cut off! I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you.
I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Sempesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
¿Dejar que se muera o quitarlo?
The diamond! Remove the diamond! I'll give you anything you want!
Ah, está bien. Solo porque sabe manejar al
You
dragón.
waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Un logro desbloqueado. Hombre sensitivo. ¡Ay, carajo! Se supone que ibas a salvar al dragón. ¡El dragón! Debió haberle dejado explotar. No le bajo ni un carajo. No jodas, me bugueé. Ah, punto muerto, punto muerto, punto muerto. Maldita sea The Witcher, ojalá The Witcher no tenga tanto bug como este. Ay, cabeza de dragón. Ouch. A ver si tengo algo para veneno de araña, veneno más 30. No sé si el veneno afecta a los dragones. Daño contra humanos. Oh.
How many more can there be?
Ouch. ¿Y ahora qué? Ah, maldito dragón. Ya antes de pelear contra el dragón, vamos a prepararnos entonces. ¿Y cómo nos preparamos? Pues con pociones. Una del lobo. Una de grajo. Una de golondrina. Ahora quiero ver si tengo algo contra la incineración. A ver, aumenta lobo. No. Acá hay una. Resistencia a la incineración. No sé si voy a poder o voy a matar. A ver. ¿Cuánta toxicidad ya llevo? ¿Dónde está? Control, meditación, deber elixir. Ah, no puedo más, ya solamente puedo 3. En The Witcher 1 podía poner hasta cuantos quisiera. Ahora sí, a ver cómo vamos. No le hago casi nada al dragón. Ah, voy a probar con Irden. ¿No le afecta el Irden? No sé cómo matar esta cosa. No le bajo nada. Me recuerda la pelea con el calvo. A ver, de repente acá si pongo verde, su cola se atora. ¡Ay, carajo! ¿Dónde está su cola? Ay, a ver, ¿cómo vence al dragón? A ver, ¿qué dice acá? Utiliza señal Queen para protegerte y que te cause menos daño sus ataques. ¿Cómo se mata ese dragón? No entiendo. Ay, a ver. Voy a fabricar una de... La resistencia a la incineración. A ver. Energía -1, no importa. Incineración. Y una de lobo. Pero mira, daño -40% es demasiado, pues. Golondrina, no va a ser golondrina. No me queda otra. Ahorita lo que más me molesta es que no puedo bajarle casi nada de vida al dragón. Ah, joder, es difícil. De cerca te ataca y de lejos también. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wonder how many more.
Vamos, lanza tu golpe. no jodas. Me bajé el dragón y por un maldito quick time. No jodas. Ahí está, por fin. Toma la dragón. Felizmente no estamos en la vida real. ¿Matar al dragón o irme? El dragón me causó muchos problemas. Y me quemó varias veces y tenía un patrón de ataque muy pendejo. Así es que... Lo siento, dragoncito. No es nada personal. Bueno, la verdad sí. Pero tómalo como un acto de misericordia. Para que no sufras tanto. Ya me asusté, pensé que era Vernon Roach.
Your handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
He is vivo.
How did it go with the dragon?
It had a hard landing, impaled on a tree. I had to kill it.
The relentless march of time. Too bad, but there was really no choice. The sorceresses would have used it without hesitation.
Know the worst thing, Roach? That was possibly the last dragon in this world. Gone. A beautiful, noble creature. The Lodge made it a simple tool.
We'll get them, Witcher. The sorceresses have it coming. Radovid and the other kings already ordered firewood to be gathered for the pyres.
What about the Council and the Conclave?
I'd sooner expect the proclamation of an inquisitorial synod.
Not all sorceresses deserve the stake.
You can't make an omelette.
Without breaking some eggs, I know. Doesn't hurt to wear that Redanian eagle on your uniform?
It's just cloth. My true colors are on my skin. I'll never change those.
You're gonna serve Radovid?
Mm-hmm. Temeria needs a strong, independently minded king, and I've no better candidates. Besides, I have to protect Anais.
I see. What about Letho? Did you capture him?
Not entirely.
Meaning?
Letho awaits you in the former Temerian camp. He sent a messenger.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
Pillage, rape, murder. Not necessarily in that order.
Who on whom?
The kings let their troops loose. They were supposed to deal with just the treacherous sorceresses, but they quickly decided every mage was a traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in place throughout the city. When the rulers left the city surrounded by their armored cordons, soldiers in loose mobs went on a mage hunt. Most of the noted and powerful managed to flee. The others were hounded to death.
Era para dejar que esa bruja explote. Yo pensé que si no la dejaba explotar, el dragón iba a partirme la madre. Pero al final sí o sí me partió la madre. Así es que si hubiera sabido esa respuesta...
Calm down. I want to help.
Their eyes need to be opened. They must see.
They're dead.
I am too. But I opened my eyes and saw...
What did you see?
Peace Summit. Peace Summit. Peace Summit.
The world's gone mad.
Let's get out of here.
¿Para dónde está? De frente, izquierda. ¿Podría usar acá Art? No.
Stop. I heard something.
He's here! Kill the traitor!
No sé cómo acabé con tan poca vida. Oh, no sabía que podía hacer eso.
What now?
Quiero que uno por uno venga por mí. Es más fácil matarlos uno por uno que buscar a 5 al mismo tiempo. Ah, me mataron. Golpe preciso.
What a...
Pillage, rape, murder. Not necessarily in that order.
Who on whom?
The kings let their troops loose. They were supposed to deal with just the treacherous sorceresses, but they quickly decided every mage was a traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in place throughout the city. When the rulers left the city surrounded by their armored cordons, soldiers in loose mobs went on a mage hunt. Most of the noted and powerful managed to flee. The others were hounded to death. Let's...
Vamos a ponerme veneno de araña, la espada de acero,
Stop. I heard something.
More marauders.
He's here! Kill the traitor! Come here! It's an honor!
Nilfgaardians. That's no rumor.
How do you know?
From Sheila. She was surprisingly knowledgeable.
It was the Nilfgaardians.
Wow. Wow. No, joder.
Letho.
Triss.
All right. Let's end this.
No, Roach. I'm going alone.
Why, Geralt?
Take care of Triss. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not back within the hour, leave without me.
But...
Just do it, Roach. Please. I need to deal with this alone. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians. And defended me from the troops.
Time to end this. Roach is waiting. I'll join you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Punto de talento. Guarda partida.
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
Ya lo sé, ya debí haberle dejado explotar.
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka?
I only drink with friends.
What about old acquaintances? Eh?
Para nada, o sea, ¿quieren que confíe en el traidor? ¿En el más grande traidor que en todo el juego ha traicionado y quieren que tome con él? No, señor.
Your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Siento que debe haber tomado más pociones, pero bueno. La primera batalla siempre es para ver qué tal es el enemigo.
Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Netho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
¿Cuál de los dos? ¿Dejar que se vaya? ¿O una pelea bien chidori? Si voy a hacer la pelea, siento que me va a sacar la mierda. Siento que él va a ser más poderoso que incluso que el dragón. Y si se va bien lejos, pues acá acaba la historia. Ahora vamos a ver unos cuantos putazos.
Time to fight. Ready?
As I'll ever be. You fear death. Stop whining and fight. I said fight.
Persígueme, vamos a hacer la jugada maricona. A ver si tengo algo contra humanos. Aunque él es un mutante, pero debe funcionar. Voy a recuperar un poco la energía. Algo que hasta ahora no entiendo es el tema de la fatiga. O sea, ya yo entiendo que cada cierto tiempo, bueno, después de una pelea se sienta cansado.
The wolf has teeth, and they're sharp. I'm better. I can tell already. Of course not. You tire quickly.
I'm tired of talking.
Descansa, Geralt, un poquito aunque sea. La fatiga es algo jodido. Lo que hace la fatiga ahí, no sé si se ve en ese pequeño cuadradito que está en la mano derecha, es que si es que tengo más fatiga, pues mis ataques bajan menos. Eso es lo último que alguien quiere. Lo bueno es que este espacio es más abierto.
I don't want to kill you. You're nowhere near my level.
Of course not. I'm no kingslayer.
Ven, persígueme.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
No le falta mucho ya. ¿Qué? Pero si yo gané, Geralt, me decepcionas. Qué simbólico, una maraquita volando.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained to Marion, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobenden to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. When King Foltest fell at the hands of an assassin, chaos engulfed his realm. Where others saw spoils, Roach saw his motherland bleeding. Vernon made a difficult choice, surrendering Foltest's daughter to Radovid. The Redanian ruler, trump card in hand, turned Temeria into his protectorate and began restoring peace. The kingdom's inhabitants soon learned why Radovid was called the Stern.
Se casó con una niña. Yo fui cómplice, maldita sea. De verdad que no quería esa parte.
Descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
¿Que ya acabó ya? Bueno, fue bastante corto, ¿eh? Comparado con la primera entrega. Siento que se pudo explotar más, por lo menos 2 capítulos más. No solamente que hay 3 actos. Mínimo deberían haber sido 5. Mínimo. Y unos cuantos DLCs más. El juego tenía potencial, pero como que es bastante cortito. Las armaduras y todo eso tampoco las explicó bien. Más bien yo las tuve que aprender por mi cuenta. Había cosas que no entendía y nunca entendí, como los mutágenos. Recién en la parte final, a un capítulo de terminar el juego, recién ahí pude aprender cómo usarlos. Esperemos que The Witcher 3 sea mejor. Conejito. Un típico campesino. Conejo. Lo que sí fue, o bueno, yo pienso que es la peor parte, es que, como digo, fue demasiado corto el juego y no me dejó ni siquiera llegar al máximo nivel. De Witcher 1 tal vez no llegué a todas las habilidades, pero sí había tenido la mayoría de ellas. En cambio de Witcher 2 apenas agarré, creo que no agarré ninguna de las de magia, solo agarré unos cuantos de entrenamiento. O todavía no acaba, no sé. Lo atropellaron a nuestro amigo. Tu aldea ha sido quemada. Oh, la verga. Y se acabó. Se acabó el juego. Extras. ¿Qué me hacen extra? Brujos. Nada. En la arena. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Cómo carajo llegué yo acá?
A witcher! Whoa! Finally, one to tell my grandchildren about.
Who can I talk to if I want to fight?
Me, naturally. I know all there is to know about this place.
I was thinking about someone in charge.
If you have an invitation, you've no other formalities to resolve. I can explain everything else, as a wise old bard might. Best of luck to you. Don't get killed. Nice blades.
Pero mira, pues, o sea, está bien todo esto, mira. Yo nunca puedo explorar ni esta parte. ¿La harían para qué? O sea, solamente es un minijuego nada más. Pero luego de eso no aumenta nada. No es como en Devil May Cry 3. Me acuerdo que había una parte que era como una arena. Y todo lo que recolectabas pues iba al juego principal. En cambio acá es solamente para este juego.
Don't get yourself killed, Witcher.
Nah, no lo vale.
You're a tempest, Witcher. A thunderclap and
Nos
hailstorm
vemos. Acá
combined.
acabo el stream. Acabo el juego. Buscaré un nuevo juego que descargar.